Why, hello there, my Tanukers. I hope you are doing well. And joining me on the mic today is my brother, Matt. And you can contact him on Twitter for commissions. And he also does most of the channel art on this channel. And he also makes a lot of the shirts I wear on stream, like the one I'm wearing now. For anyone wondering. And we're going to be watching momentarily. We were going to be watching the PS5 event on it's PlayStation's live stream. We're watching it directly from there, and this is the first year in which E3 is canceled, so E3 may not officially be happening this year. However, all these companies still have a bunch of announcements they want to show, and so this is basically the E3 of this year. So even though there's no E3, technically this is basically E3, so I'm probably just going to add this to the E3 playlist anyway. But anyways, let me take the veil off, lift the curtain. He also made that masterpiece that I had on screen just there.
Whoa.
It was the one that said, "New fun video game." Now, is that your big bold? Is that your big bold prediction? They're going to have a new fun video game.
I ran the numbers like 3-4 times. I think there's gonna be like new fun, like video games that we play and stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I just said that.
Yeah, think about what you're going to say next time you try to say something like that.
I'm so psyched.
Look how many more viewers PlayStation has than Sony. Did you move over to Sony yet, Matt?
Am I supposed to?
You don't have to, but I'd rather just watch it directly from PlayStation in case IGN tries talking to me again.
What is it called? Sony?
PlayStation.
Oh.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. What is that from? Oh yeah, that was
it was from that fake call where it says, "Hello, PlayStation."
Yeah. PlayStation. Yeah, and his friend, his like redneck friend, comes over. He's like, "Yeah, I work with PlayStation."
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that.
That's an oldie but a goldie.
Yeah, I love those. I can never find it again, but those were good. That was like the Wild West, and people thought random crap was funny on the internet.
They actually tried to make it look real, though.
Yeah, I know.
So my big bold prediction is that I think there's going to be something God of War related, because Sony owns Santa Monica Studios, and so there's obviously going to be more God of War stuff, and this would definitely be the time to do it. A lot of people in a lot of my usuals on my Twitch channel seem to be convinced that there's a good possibility that a new Marvel vs. Capcom will come out this year, but I actually think that's more likely to get shown off at EVO, even though EVO's now online only. I'm still thinking it'll be more likely to get shown off there because it's a better audience for it. It's starting!
Whoa. Chills. I have chills. I have goose pimples.
Did they turn the chat into emo only? Yeah, it is. That's the best idea I've seen today.
Yeah, they handle it better than I did.
Cube.
This is the first video game.
Polygons.
Step inside of the cube.
Optical illusion.
3 things video gamers like.
Map, I don't know though. Emo only chat, we're going to get a lot of Resident Sleepers.
Yeah.
That's the one drawback. What? I think it's the face buttons on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Took me way too long to get that.
PlayStation. I'm gonna turn my fan on. Hold on.
You're missing it! Get back! You missed an epic reveal.
Whoa!
You missed an epic reveal.
Is that the first game? Whoa!
Yeah. This is strangely familiar.
I think I've seen this before.
You ever wonder, like, different choices?
So quiet.
How we might have ended up? No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Oh, Wipeout. Super underrepresented franchise. Epic music mix 2020 for gaming.
Fart step. Need that fart dubstep.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. They're probably going to
Yeah.
have a decent bit for that too.
Yeah.
Did you see on the latest gameplay showcase, you can actually turn the whole game into a black and white mode?
That's off.
Like, you can play the whole thing like an Akira
Yeah.
Kurosawa movie.
That's cool.
Why did I move here?
Cyberpunk? No, wait, Rockstar.
Mhm.
For some reason, I thought Rockstar did Cyberpunk for a moment.
Yeah.
Thing. That
Plus
magic.
DLC for this new game.
There's no way they're still making DLC for GTA 5.
Yeah, this is still one of the best selling games.
How old is this game?
2013.
This has to be a record for like the amount of time you make DLC for a game. What is the symbol for CD Projekt Red?
We should talk.
It's like,
about
isn't it like a? Hold on, let me look it up.
Because when I saw the R for Rockstar, it made me think red.
Like an eagle or something? Yeah, it's a bird. It's a cardinal.
Okay.
It's like all crystally, yeah.
We all love banks.
Give me a hand with these bodies.
Matt, you know the Matt, you know the speedometer, that speedometer I have on my Twitch stream,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it revs if you use like you can set it to whatever you want. You can set any emote to trigger it, but you normally like I just have it set to PogChamp. They should have something like that for this, especially if they put it to emote only. There should be a PogChamp meter and then a Resident Sleeper meter, and see which one's beating, the other.
GTA 5 is going to PS5. That's it.
Oh, that's just a port.
Yeah.
Okay. At least they got that out of the way.
Oh, free. Never mind. They're gonna get it for free on launch.
Everyone owns it already.
Yeah.
The DualSense. Oh yeah. Matt, you're like 10 seconds ahead of me.
Good.
How?
I don't know.
$1 million in GTA cash. Wait, what? They're just shoveling you money until the PS5
Yeah.
version launches? Why do I keep seeing these shapes?
These symbols, these runes.
Rune
Only gamers
encryptions.
Only gamers understand these runes.
Runes.
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what
That
better
is
way to
great.
bridge our past and our
Every
future
game
than with a
should
game
see.
that's graced every PlayStation console? Grand Theft Auto.
Matt, you're like 10 seconds ahead of
It's been
me.
a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now. And we're thrilled to open today with the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5.
I like how much
It's now
more
just
artsy
over a
this
year
is
since
compared
we
to the
began sharing
IGN one.
technical details of
It's like a
PlayStation 5.
hologram.
Yeah.
Today's the day that we've been
It
looking
zooms
forward
out.
to
It's
for
projected
years.
from the PS5.
Well,
That'd be epic.
Yeah.
Silly
In
games
fact,
that demonstrate
I'm not
our
even a real person. I'm being projected from the
biggest
PlayStation
generation.
5 right
He
now.
goes and he spins, he's a 360 spin.
I'm actually a
Content
3D
was
model.
curated for today's event.
That's how good the
Showcases
graphics are.
how PS5
Yeah,
has
awesome.
inspired
Every
developers
podcast.
to create new experiences that
Hey.
are transformative in how they look.
When they
sound,
zoom in, his face isn't centered in the crop. Like the top of his head is
Yeah.
getting cut off by the widescreen. It's bothering me slightly. Are these just tech demos or are these going to be actual games?
I don't know.
I never hold my breath for tech demos. Because tech demos always will look better than actual games. Injustice? Is this Injustice 3?
Or whatever.
3.
Oh, Spiderman. Spiderman.
Doesn't give up. Your dad
Se-
said that.
Think it's a sequel?
Mayo Morales. Yeah.
He was right.
Or because My Oils was in it.
Yeah.
Even though his game segment sucked. But he's
Yeah, you
cool
just have to
now.
sneak around and you get killed by the rhino.
Or it could be, it could be DLC though.
Let's do this.
Automatic.
This would be a good
Well, I
launch.
don't know.
This would be a really good launch title, though.
Yeah. It was fun. I liked it. And Into the Spider-Verse is coming 2022.
Oh yeah, this will be super relevant then.
Yeah. Holiday 2020. Okay. I don't do British speak.
British speak. Oh, holiday. It's just like holiday season.
Yeah.
Taking a holiday. I'm on holiday.
Yo, a holiday,
今
mate.
日は
Yeah,
皆
no,
さん
it's...
に
Holiday
僕らが作っている新しいグランツーリスモの情報をシェアできるということで、すごく
Why is it kind of
興奮して
sad?
います。
Yeah, I know. There's a
で
piano.
今回
PSA.
のは
Like a
おそらく
smoker
これ
PSA
まで
or
のね
something.
グ
Or
ラ
a
ンツー
drug
リス
addict
モの
PSA.
ファンの方が
He looks down. It just
本
zooms
当に
in.
嬉しいんじゃないかなっていうキャンペーンモードを中心にしたグランツーリスモになってると思います。
What kind of Japanese studios does Sony have?
They did Gran Turismo. They have FromSoft and stuff like that.
Yeah. Polyphony.
Polyphony is Gran Turismo.
Okay. I literally would have never... If I went on a game show and they told me to say the studio that made Gran Turismo, I would not be able to say it at all for some reason.
Then you get shot on sight.
All of us knew that a Gran Turismo was going to be shown here at some point. We just have to get it out of the way. The new Spider-Man game is going to be a pretty heavy hitter. Look at the lighting.
Yeah, it looks good.
These simulation racing games always have the best graphics and not anything else.
It looks freaking real, is what it looks like.
When it's that close to real life, I feel like why not just actually become a race car driver?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, every freaking expo is doing this crap where it's like, this is the awesome HUD. Oh, no, never mind. My bad. I thought this is like the HUD for the actual PS4 thing. Because IGN
that would
did the
suck.
exact same thing. Yeah, IGN did the exact same thing. So my bad. That was for the car game.
That would suck if that was the actual PS5 home screen.
I'm saying, because everyone's doing that stupid crap. We're saying overworld. Oh, get it?
The
Gaming.
IGN overworld bumps that they had in between segments was so confusing. It was just,
Yeah.
it was like visual
It's a
overload,
merge.
and I felt like a cat staring at a TV screen where it was just flashing colors, and I didn't really question what it was.
Yeah.
Those
I do that every day, so I'm chilling.
realistic gloves.
Look awesome.
The gloves look strangely weird compared to everything
Yeah.
else. Man, the realism is so high that only like 40% of the screen space is actually used to see the track.
Yeah.
You can
If
literally...
you showed this to a 90-year-old or 80-year-old, they would think this is real.
I bet they would.
They'd be like,
Like if it was on a
"Oh,
smaller screen where you can't really
Yeah.
inspect it.
Dude, 100%.
Get rid of the HUD, obviously.
Have a heart attack, dude. You're crazy.
Yeah, only like 40% of the screen space is actually
Yeah.
used to see what's going on.
What is
Why would
this
you
little
want that?
character? What are these little creatures?
Are they Blancos?
Ori?
Wait, I think this is Ori. Yeah, Ori.
No.
It looks like it.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it if you haven't seen it yet. How far behind are you?
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
All right,
Ratchet and Clank! They're bringing it back. Another reboot. I'm assuming it's a reboot.
Appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to
Platformer Renaissance.
right, the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be that far.
Puggies.
Is Captain Quark going to be in the trailer?
Please,
Please, please, grace me with Captain Quark's
I
physique.
love him.
Nicely.
slow down, please. Dad's not listening.
That reboot they tried to do on PS4 was a pretty big failure.
Okay.
Yeah, just the level design was not good.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Man, and the movie they put in theaters was literally the cutscenes from the game.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's like a weird fever dream. Nothing they've shown so far is like the actual Ratchet and Clank gameplay. This might just be a cinematic part.
There's them right here.
I'll pause it and play it to try to refresh it once, oh yeah, here's the gameplay. Once it, once it ends this segment. Look at all the particle effects. Are people seriously saying Resident Sleeper for Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
Ban anyone that's doing that.
Yeah.
They can't be trusted.
Whoa!
They get separated.
We are too late. Ratchet?
This is Femboy Ratchet.
Whoa, you're right. I thought you were joking.
Frank Ratchet.
Okay, I'm glad
pause it now.
I'm glad that it has a new subtitle. It's not just a reboot.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause it here and play it again. It's kind of laggy. Ever since Twitch did this new update, it's kind of laggy for me.
Planet to planet nearly instantly, or put ray trace reflections
Okay, now I'm going to say something that he says when it happens, so you'll know how far behind I am.
worlds are filled with
Heck, it just lagged and went like 2 seconds behind. Why is it lagging?
Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting than ever thanks to the DualSense controller's enhanced feedback. Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now, here's another look.
He said, here's another look, and it went black. How far behind am I?
That's like a second behind me.
Okay, so I'm back up.
Just playing the video game.
Did you see that?
What the heck? It's like the whole rift in dimensions is supposed to kind of be like a gameplay gimmick throughout the whole thing.
Sand sharks from above.
I can't believe they've been sleeping on this franchise this whole time. Better late than never, though.
Yeah. Oh, they have the God of War hammer throw.
Oh, dang, you're right. That was like God of War.
Yeah.
Kraken, or at least a very large octopus.
Loading screens are gonna be hidden by the portal.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what they're doing. That's still pretty fast, though.
Yeah.
Hey, break reality.
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these years just to try and take over the universe?
That's pretty minimal HUD.
Yeah.
I kind of wish he was doing a worse job.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what I'm afraid of.
But Ratchet and Clank always had that sort of stupid vibe. It's sort of like... It's sort of...
it was strangely like adult, too.
Yeah, it was very tongue-in-cheek. And a lot of dark humor at the same time, which gave it this really weird feel. Like, it's self-aware at least. There are so many particle effects and things breaking.
Yeah. I can't wait for Elden Ring. That'd be cool.
I bet it'll be here.
Yeah. That'd be freaking awesome.
That's all of them.
So many particle effects and things breaking. That's probably why they wanted to show off that part. That would be a sick launch title. That would be really. That'd be a really strong launch lineup. It's only been not even 20 minutes, and we already got Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I think this is Elden Ring. No, this is Square Enix. What is Square Enix working on? Wasn't there... What was that other Square Enix game that they announced during an E3? Square Enix announced something during E3. Oh, no, is this the Platinum Games one? Unless they're announcing something new. I didn't look at the schedule for this. I don't think they had a strict schedule. Yeah, but there's a Square Enix Platinum Games thing. Remember that?
I don't remember.
This is
This is
new.
kinda cool,
What
though.
is the frame rate?
It's pretty cool. I have no this project Athia right now. Yeah.
Yeah, if they just call it a project,
freaking
then it's
epic,
super
actually.
early. Yeah, the environment designs were huge. It must be super early though if they're calling it project something.
Yeah.
So that there's no way that's a launch title. PS5 exclusive. Square Enix is working on so many things at once.
Yeah, they're a big company though. I like the robot designs.
It said "rip humans" on the wall.
Yeah.
It's probably like a post-human type thing.
There's a cat though.
Remember that episode of Love, Death, and Robots where they're like tourists and they're going around to different things from human civilization, and then at the end they found all those cats?
Yeah.
That's what this is reminding me of.
Yeah.
Like the cats become the dominant animal on Earth.
Yeah. Cat physics. Cat physics. That's funny. It really is about a cat. That's funny.
You do play as the cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really
It's like-
is about a cat.
Like Tokyo Jungle, but robots are there.
It's funny.
Look at all the cat emotes. 2021. Didn't it have a backpack on, or was I just imagining that?
Yeah, I had a little vest on.
Starting to get kind of warm up here in the attic. Sun's starting to warm the room up. Talking about the SSD.
Wait, placing. Wait, placing.
But they specifically make it where you can swap out the SSD, and they said that they would have a list of recommended SSDs to upgrade to if you so desire.
Yeah.
This is making me think that they only did that to reduce costs, so I'm wondering how pricey this will really be. It'll probably be like $500 at launch.
Yeah. Built-in microphone. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but that's not like other things have done that before, right?
I don't think so. So like, you don't have to have a mic if you're playing online.
How crummy of a mic is it though?
Yeah, it's gonna be so crap. It's pretty bad.
Making games used to be about these constant trade-offs between the artistic
This feels
vision
like a cult.
and technical limitations.
I know.
With PS5,
They've ascended to the computer realm. They uploaded themselves into the PS5,
It's got a ton of horsepower,
and then
which is
killed
very
themselves in the real
They're
world.
rendered on the
a machine
PS4.
that's really easy to develop on.
Telling you.
The PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players will come to expect from gaming. Will let us tell stories, make worlds,
The music.
great gameplay.
It's making
that
this so
I think will
existential.
captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios.
I trust that man with whatever he said.
Maybe that's how he got the others to join the
I trust-
cult
yeah, I trust that
and
guy.
off
That's my life.
themselves after they upload their consciousness to the
Yeah.
PS5.
Is that a space game you're talking about?
They said this is a new franchise.
Oh my bad.
I don't know the dev.
I relive my first moments on this alien planet. The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle. Even death is no escape.
It's like Edge of Tomorrow.
What is that?
I awake,
Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh,
Like you die, you come back.
the movie, right?
different.
Yeah.
Manga, but yeah.
Oh, it's a manga?
As well, yeah.
This world is becoming part of me, infecting my mind, my memories.
It's still super cinematic. It's probably not. It's probably either not close or.
Or I can feel my sanity slip.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those super cinematic games.
But I cannot lose hope.
Camera is kind of strange.
Oh, there's gameplay. No HUD. Okay, so it's a third-person shooter.
Only choice is to keep
So then the camera's so far behind you that looks kind of weird.
Maybe it's because like all the things you're fighting are going to be kind of big, and they want to give
Yeah.
you a sense of scale.
Yeah. It's like Risk of Rain.
hope is to break the cycle.
Some of the shots look like it's over the shoulder, and some look like it's more centered. Might depend on what kind of weapon
whenever
you're
you
using.
aim, I think whenever you're aiming, you
Yeah.
use the shoulder.
Returnal. I don't know how I feel about the name. Probably makes more sense once you play it though. But if you just think about it,
But
like
she keeps dying, coming back. It's
Yeah.
also eternal. Returnal.
yeah, I get the wordplay.
Refundal.
I know. It immediately made me think of returning a game.
Whoa, furry.
What?
Tony the Tiger.
What the?
Tony the Tiger Fox.
Tony's son? Spawn of
Tony Jr.
Is this a sports game and it's like a mascot?
Probably.
I don't know what I'd prefer.
Oh, Little Big Planet.
Oh yeah. That's such a weird way to introduce it. It's not called Little Big Planet though. Is it supposed to be more like an actual adventure game?
Probably. That's weird because it just got done making Dreams. Do you think that's
Yeah.
Like, wait.
What if they made this whole thing on Dreams? They just use Dreams as their they use Dreams as their dev kit for the remainder of their career.
Honestly.
This looks more like an actual just crafted platformer and not like a sandbox type thing. I'm glad Sony's returning to a lot of their old, not old, but a lot of their IPs they haven't really been doing anything with recently.
Yeah. Chris Chan loves Little Big Planet.
Does he?
Yeah. Back in the day.
A big adventure for a little sack boy.
Big world meets big small boy. Okay.
In a not so big package.
And a monkey. Oh.
Does Lucid make? I was kind of hoping this was Wipeout for a moment.
This is a dance off. What is this?
It's like wrestling, but also soccer. It looks like they're trying to.
It's like heavy metal. Or, yeah. Was that
Twisted
not
Metal?
was
Oh,
Twisted
dang it.
Metal,
This
yeah.
is like. I said it. I called it.
Yeah.
I said that if Twisted Metal doesn't make a comeback sometime soon, some other developer is going to
They
jump
get out
on
of the
that.
car, they have to run around. It's actually funny, yeah.
I said it. If they don't do anything with Twisted Metal sometime soon, another company is going to get on that. Just like how
Rocket League,
Fast Racing Neo basically filled the gap of F-Zero being gone for so long.
Yeah, this definitely isn't Twisted Metal, but it's definitely
But like, what other game besides Twisted Metal had vehicular combat as its main gameplay?
This is like it, but it's definitely not Twisted Metal.
It's definitely original enough. Like with running on the ground, they'll try to run you over.
Yeah.
It's like it's an actual sanctioned sport in this universe, though. Whereas in Twisted Metal, it was just illegal.
That was fun.
It looks like the walls they kind of took a cue from Rocket League.
Yeah.
See how you could drive up the walls? That's such a minimalist logo.
Yeah, it was just text. I mean,
It's just
it
Destruction All Stars. I feel like they could have done a better title because that could mean anything.
Well,
They have over A million people watching? Am I reading that right?
We're from Ember Lab, a small team with
Almost
a
as
background
much
in
as your
film and
stream.
animation.
Yeah, I
And
know.
we're very excited today to share
I'm
with you
getting
the
kind
first
of
look
worried.
at
I'm
our
starting to
game.
sweat. They might take
It's
my
a story
place
full of adventure and
as
charm that has themes of personal growth
they might
and
surpass my
potential.
average view
So
count.
Please enjoy.
I don't think I've ever seen a million on Twitch before.
Yeah. I think Ninja used to do that kind of crap. Hold this much.
I don't usually watch streamers that
Yeah,
huge,
I
though.
know. I usually see them recommended. Or
But
whatever.
like, I've watched E3 every year, and I don't think I've ever seen it go over a million.
Yeah. Well, E3 is different, I think, because everyone loves. I mean, everyone knows the PS4, Sony. People don't really know what E3 is. Like casuals.
Yeah, maybe it's because they just called it PS5 event. The audio balancing is so weird. Like, I could barely hear the narrator there.
Yeah. They have like gambling music. They have gambling music. Oh, that's really epic. That's the Javanese.
Oh, it is.
monks. Yeah, that's the stuff from Akira. That's like awesome. That's awesome. You can tell by the bells. and
Yeah.
stuff they hit.
Da.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have no power here. Kena.
It was fun. A cool little world. Little creatures.
Platforming. The heck?
Cool design.
Yeah,
cool level design.
the art
like it,
art in
actually,
it is
yeah.
really good.
This is good.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to make this like a console seller type game.
Legend of Zelda, I think, like a.
Yeah.
They need like an adventure type kind of thing.
Wasn't Horizon Zero Dawn making a sequel or something
Yeah,
else?
I think. Yeah.
Were
I
they
think so.
making Were they making a sequel or were they just making another game?
That looks like Delgo. No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, I think Horizon Zero Dawn is making. a game,
What did they say the dev was?
Ember Lab.
That's not Horizon Zero Dawn, is it? Remember right after Horizon Zero Dawn did really well, Xbox posted something saying that they're looking for employees to work on a game like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
They literally said it. They're like,
What is this?
we kind of want to make a game like that too.
Yeah.
Waiting for a sign.
Forever. Yeah.
that thing you've always meant.
What? I'm getting some
This is
major
epic.
Tumblr vibes.
This is
Sometimes I feel like I'm just
100%
standing on
like
the edge of doing good
Homestuck.
Hannah, I'm trying to hear it. Stop laughing. I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine.
Okay, you can resume laughing. I heard enough.
This is epic.
But if we've got nothing else to lose,
This is like a fake trailer. Volcano High.
This is awesome. Cute.
So it's like it's a high school on a tropical island, but they're dragons. look at the emotes people are using.
I have a chat hit.
I like how as soon as I got here, it was in emo only chat without any explanation.
Yeah. That is like that is just OCs. That seems like just like an OC type deal.
Yeah, every character was an OC.
Yeah, like Blood Edge Dominion and stuff. Oddworld.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, and I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
to share with you a game that I've been dying to make. It's an
That
emotional.
I've been dying to make. It zooms in slowly after he says that, because they literally uploaded themselves to the PS5 and then killed themselves in the real world.
Body sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
I have no idea anything about Oddworld.
It's like a puzzle platformer.
You are no longer a slave, Abe.
It's like me.
They believed, trusted, followed, and it led them here.
What the heck?
This is so weird.
Have escaped
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
murderous blades. For the fate of your entire people is up to you.
This is like such a formula. This is such a formulaic movie trailer.
Yeah.
Doesn't this feel like a movie trailer?
Yeah.
The way they do the music.
That's gonna funny if he'll follow you. Don't get shot.
This is such a strange way to format a trailer for this game. All right, okay, how are we going to make our trailer for our new puzzle platformer? Let's...
I don't understand Oddworld. Like, I know it's like trying to be sometimes funny.
All right, we have to make a trailer for our new puzzle platformer. What should we make it like? Let's make it one-to-one like the format of every movie trailer ever.
What is Tango game work?
Tango.
Oh, Ghostwire. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
The girl's not here, so
yeah, I know what happened to her. She didn't want.
Yeah, I would love that.
She didn't want to join the cult.
She wanted to live. Everyone loves that girl so much.
Yeah, I know. She has such a following on Twitter. Every time she just breathes, everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Wholesome chunkus. Wholesome chunkus.
I think her name's Nakamura.
Yeah.
They barely showed anything about this last time, so they probably have actual gameplay this time.
You see things others can't.
Someone redeemed highlight my message even though it's in emote-only mode. Did that even do anything?
I have no idea.
Hear threats, others don't. Fight when others won't. It's up to you to save Tokyo.
It's a first-person shooter?
What the heck?
Thought it was going to be like a horror game, like third-person stealth.
Yeah. He's killing Joe.
This looks so cool. He's doing like Zenyatta hand movements.
Yeah. Ninjutsus. Slenderman!
What the heck? It is. This is definitely not a horror game. It just has like a dark atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm more intrigued about that now than before because I just assumed it was going to be like a third-person stealth horror thing. Okay, Matt, they're back under 1 million. They're under 1 million now. Whew, don't have to worry about them overtaking me.
2 million is what you are. This is freaking epic. I don't know what this is, but it's awesome.
Funny as a lot of emotes are words, so you can still kind of talk in a very limited way.
What is this? This is cool.
If I had to guess right now where it is, I'm thinking it'll be like a civilization building game.
Yeah.
Because it's showing them all leave the planet. And it might be kind of like a civilization beyond Earth.
But it looks like you can explore stuff.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
It's like find inhabitable planet.
Yeah, maybe it's more like literally a fight simulator.
Yeah.
But like, remember that old Flash game where you had to land this thing on the moon?
Yeah, that was.
And you had to control you had to control your velocity and everything.
Yeah, I feel like it's like you have to. I don't know.
Maybe it's like a very advanced form of that.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to there are all these physics you have to take into account.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this is Godfall.
Yeah. I think God of War kind of like changed stuff. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like combat. I thought there's gonna be a trend.
Oh, like it influenced a lot of other devs, yeah. Like we literally saw the axe throw in Ratchet and Clank.
Like Dark Souls started the whole Souls-like crap, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta feel like
it's a lot harder to peg God of War as one specific genre though, because
I mean, just the combat. You can see what combat is.
It's more like an action game inside of a Metroidvania light world.
But the combat and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like just any other action game. The axe itself makes it feel so unique.
Yeah.
Like over the shoulder type combat. Just because it's Gearbox, though, I'm assuming this is going to be kind of like a looter.
Yeah, it is. They said it was like a roguelike. These are people who did Hyper Light Drifter, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they literally said it right after you said it.
Yeah.
Did you ever beat it?
Yeah, pretty far, though.
Ah, cool. So they're actually dabbling with 3D graphics this time.
Yeah. Looks super similar though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's 3D now, it has the same sort of color palette, and you can tell it's the same designers. Should be.
Hyper Light Drifter's world was pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure this one will be too. It was depressing though. Hyper Light Drifter was like Legend of Zelda though.
Yeah, so it was like top down Legend of Zelda. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like 3D Legend of Zelda. Like you know how when Zelda went from A Link to the Past to Ocarina of Time. I'm wondering if they're doing like a similar thing.
It was literally just like where like you go to an area, but you need to like fight the boss to get a thing to do this. You know, unlock these doors. Hitman.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, just based off the suit.
Yeah.
If I see a pistol with a silencer and a bald guy, I'm going to immediately think Hitman.
It was always gonna end like this. All your hard work.
I remember they said Hitman 2 would be like open world, but they turned it to episodic.
Only sped up the process.
Why would they be in the forest though?
I don't know.
Just pretend to be dead. Just fall down.
And now,
Leaves you alone.
you find yourself alone.
Because all the levels pretty much have to take place in buildings and stuff.
Oh, Hitman 3. I thought it was just another expansion.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have a month, January. Just barely missing the holiday season. Maybe they know that it's not... Maybe they know that it's a bit more niche than something like the other AAA games, so they are specifically trying to pass up the holiday season.
For his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion.
Binaural beats to increase brain waves. that's what it sounds like.
144 hertz.
to ascend your brain frequencies to a new plane.
Brain swelling brain waves.
Ah, my skull can't fit it.
Woo. I kind of see myself as like the Agent 47. That's so cool.
But would you be bald for that kind of power?
Yeah.
Small price to pay. Look how tall these buildings are. I like that it's not.
Dubai.
I like that it's not 100% reality looking.
I think that's Dubai.
Maybe. Are the towers actually that tall in Dubai though?
Yeah, dude, they're crazy. They're some of the tallest birds. What's that, birds?
They were literally over the clouds.
Yeah. I feel like no one even that works in the skyscrapers. I kind of feel like they're just there, just cause.
Yeah, but someone has to work on it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one. They're above the clouds.
Well, I think they're going to finally show off the home screen.
Oh yikes! That sounded familiar.
Astrobot?
Hello, yeah! Like Mario.
Like Yoshi?
It's like Mario. I don't know.
This is Astrobot. It was a VR game. Why do they have controllers? Astro's Playroom. That name. What even was that? That was like was it a sandboxy type thing?
I think it's like Mario, I don't know.
Calling it Playroom makes me think sandbox though.
Yeah, probably. What the heck?
It's like they keep trying to build up the PS5 reveal in between games. Isn't this Dreams?
Yeah. It might be.
No. It looked like it had the same art style as one of those Dreams trailers from before. This is like Monster Hunter trailer.
Yeah.
You know how the Monster Hunter trailers always start out with them running from something?
Yeah. This looks freaking awesome.
What the heck?
Those little characters.
It was Monster Hunter,
really...
then it was Bloodborne.
The art style looks like he's a little cartoon looking character, but this surrounding area looks so realistic.
I know. I think this is like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Maybe have a bit more like actual adventure gameplay and not just drop you on a map.
Looks like it's like 1900s too. It looks cool. That was funny.
The parallel.
This looks super cool.
Yeah, I know. Like whenever it's showing actual combat.
Yeah, this looks fun.
Look at the field of view on some of these maps. Or not field of view, but the draw distance.
Yeah.
The draw distance seems huge on some of these maps. Tic-tac-toe. Line up the X's.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zion Williamson of New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go.
Are the Pelicans... Okay. I knew it was a sports thing. I was trying to see if I could guess what sport.
You said hope so, because NBA.
Come on, this isn't an EA conference. Why are we getting sports games? 2K does NBA. Balls of life, balls of life, balls of life, balls of life. I ain't trying to break you down, but for real, you might as well give up now. Realistic sweat rendering. Rendering sweat in real time.
Taste this. You put like you sweat at the same time.
You can taste this. You can taste the sweat off the DualSense controller.
Like put your tongue on the controller. Okay.
Lick the controller. Place your tongue on the DualSense now.
Do it.
They don't really need to show gameplay because everyone will pretty much know what it will be like. He was so strong, he broke the hoop.
That's what I do.
But if ball's life, why would you want to desecrate the field?
It's kind of like a little power fantasy of mine. Like
okay.
The ball. Strawberry. Let's go.
It's the evil strawberry, the game.
Yeah.
They made a game off the evil strawberry.
Oh, that's strawberry.
What the?
Epic.
I feel like it's going to get eaten by something.
Maybe.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half
Recently discovered species.
A very recently discovered species, entirely unique to this
Sort of like
island.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns.
Is she going to eat it? I told you something was going to eat it.
I saw it. Yes.
And it's tasty too.
What the?
Welcome to the
Octodad.
island of bug snacks.
Bug snacks? That's an oxymoron. That should stay an oxymoron.
Is this like Animal Crossing or something? They have an original song.
Am I on drugs? Bug snacks.
Bug snacks. Bug snacks.
It's such a stupid song.
Bug snacks.
They just live on an island where they eat bug plants. I saw one sandwich centipede though, so it's not just plants.
This is kinda, I'm gonna keep it real, this is kinda ugly.
Yeah, you can see the polygons.
Come join me on the island of bug snacks.
Liz! Hey, I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Strange.
Why are their hands turning into food? That's the biggest.
Food, you turn into food.
That's the biggest question.
It's like whenever you eat stuff, you become it.
Why would you want to eat a strawberry then? Eat something that can actually fend for itself.
I don't know, but that was scary when I just saw.
Yeah, I saw it too. That was actually like a jump scare. Just
I kind of feed myself.
A new organism forming itself from other bug snacks.
Primordial soup.
The primordial soup of bug snacks. Of bug juice. It's the speed at which it happened. When you think back on it, it feels like a dream.
Yeah.
It's like the monolith from Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
They keep showing off the buttons like that.
Thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
What is it?
Bum. It's like they try to hypnotize the audience. Like it immediately cuts to a black and white swirly.
What is this? It's gonna be...
It didn't say what studio he was from. It said he was
might be
head
Elden
of the independent developer studio. So it's like they're making a...
I'm thinking Elden Ring. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but it said head of independent developer studio. So it's like they're organizing a bunch of indie devs or something.
Oh, this is Demon Souls!
Oh yeah, like I saw the
This is Demon Souls remake, I think. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it is. That's the Demon Souls theme.
That is, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why didn't it say FromSoft then?
Is it Hope? Wait, is this?
It was the Demon Souls theme.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's, oh, brother.
Matt, you're going to have to play it again to go back to that nightmarish place.
Yeah.
The giant manta ray. Remember, we have to shoot down the manta ray with the Moonlight Greatsword.
This looks so good. This looks actually good now.
It's so weird how there are actually humans that fight you in Demon Souls.
Yeah, they're like crazy and all, but yeah. This is freaking epic. Was it Tower of Latria?
Yeah, the place where that thing was chained in that central tower and there were giant chains in the sky.
Yeah. I never did that dragon because I never had pure white.
And at the very bottom of the map, there are those man scorpions.
That's actually poggers.
Are they calling it a remake or just definitive edition or? They didn't have a subtitle. Maybe they're just treating it like a port, but they're making it better anyway. Matt, are you there? Matt! I think the internet cut out. Should be back momentarily. Crud, I don't think this is their end. I think my internet's actually going out. F. Should be back sometime soon. Presumably. Why is it was buffering, now it says it's paused. Network error, please try again. Well then. I'll refresh it once he's able to talk to me again. I'm still technically in the call. Oh yeah. It's literally showing my internet just being out. So if it lasts much longer, I'm probably going to cut this part out, or I could just cut it. Actually, I could just put a... I want to upload this quickly onto YouTube, so I'm probably just going to put a timestamp. If this doesn't take too long, I'm going to put a timestamp so you can skip straight to where this gets back to normal. Okay. This is the absolute worst time for the internet to stop working. So, probably going to stop the recording here so that way I can... I'm probably going to stop the recording here because I don't know when it's going to get back. And I don't want to have like a 10-minute segment where nothing's happening. So I'll just have to upload this to YouTube as 2 separate parts. I'll have the PS5 reveal event part 1 and then part 2 or something like that. Even though I wanted to have it all in one video. So anyways, I will see you soon, maybe. Bye for now.